Who was the first human to discover gold? Imagine walking through a quiet river thousands of years ago. The water flows gently over smooth stones. Birds echo through the trees, and life is simple. You're searching for fish or fresh water when suddenly something catches your eye. Among the dull gray rocks lies a tiny object glowing in the sunlight. Unlike every other stone around it, this one shines with a warm, yellow light. You pick it up. It's surprisingly heavy, yet soft enough to leave a mark when pressed against another rock. At that moment, you have no idea that the small golden pebble in your hand will one day shape kingdoms, start wars, inspire myths, and become one of the most valuable materials in human history. But who was that person? Who was the very first human to discover gold? The truth is, no one knows their name. They lived so long ago that no written records existed. Their story disappeared with time, leaving behind only clues buried beneath layers of earth. Yet archaeology allows us to piece together what most likely happened. Unlike iron or copper, gold is different. It doesn't rust. It doesn't break down in rain or sunlight. For millions of years, nature itself carried tiny pieces of gold from mountains into rivers. Long before humans built cities or learned to write, sparkling nuggets rested quietly beneath flowing water, waiting for someone curious enough to notice them. Early humans didn't search for gold. Their daily lives were focused on survival. Every sunrise meant finding food, avoiding dangerous animals, making tools, and protecting their families. Anything that couldn't help them hunt or eat seemed unimportant. Yet gold possessed something no ordinary stone had. It shimmered even under weak sunlight. It never lost its color. Wash away the mud, and it looked exactly the same. To ancient people, this must have seemed almost magical. Imagine discovering something in nature that never fades, never rots, and never changes. It would have appeared almost supernatural. The earliest humans probably collected gold simply because it was beautiful. A smooth golden pebble may have been carried as a lucky charm, exchanged between family members, or worn as decoration. At first, it had no price. It wasn't money. It wasn't wealth. It was simply a rare and fascinating gift from nature. As generations passed, curiosity grew. People began noticing that gold appeared in certain rivers more often than others. They started picking up larger pieces whenever they found them. Unlike hard stones, gold could be gently hammered into thinner shapes without breaking apart. This was something almost no other natural material could do. Without realizing it, humanity had discovered one of the world's first workable metals. Thousands of years rolled by. Small farming villages slowly turned into growing communities. People settled near fertile rivers, grew crops, raised animals, and traded with neighboring groups. As societies became more organized, unusual objects gained new meaning. Rare shells, colorful stones, and eventually gold became symbols of importance. Owning something that almost nobody else possessed made a person stand out. Gold was no longer just beautiful. It represented status. Then came one of the greatest turning points in human history. Around 6,000 years ago, people living in parts of southeastern Europe and the Middle East began shaping gold into beads, necklaces, and simple ornaments. They discovered that heating and hammering the metal allowed them to create objects unlike anything seen before. For the first time, gold became art. Unlike stone tools that eventually cracked or wooden objects that decayed, golden ornaments survived generation after generation. Families could pass them down for centuries, making them symbols of ancestry and power. But another mystery remained. If gold was so rare, where exactly did these ancient people find enough of it to create jewelry? The answer was hidden beneath rivers, inside mountains, and deep within the earth itself. Long before humans existed, violent volcanic activity and shifting continents forced molten minerals upward. Over millions of years, rain and flowing rivers slowly eroded the rocks, carrying tiny flakes and nuggets downstream. Nature itself had been mining gold for ages before the first human ever laid eyes on it. This meant that the earliest discoverer didn't need special tools. They simply needed curiosity. One moment of curiosity may have changed history forever. And although we'll never know that person's name, their simple decision to pick up a strange shining stone started a chain of events that eventually transformed civilizations across the planet. But humanity's fascination with gold was only beginning. Soon, entire kingdoms would rise because of it. Rulers would cover themselves in gold to prove their power. Temples would glitter with golden treasures. Explorers would risk everything searching for it, while countless lives would be changed forever by the endless pursuit of this mysterious metal. So where have archaeologists found the oldest gold objects ever made? The answer takes us to an ancient cemetery that remained hidden for thousands of years, and its discovery completely changed what we thought we knew about the beginning of civilization.
But that's another story. The world's oldest gold treasure will reveal an incredible secret. We will uncover that in the next episode.